I love it. I love it. That's fucking awesome, man. Oh, it's so undeniable. It's so fucking undeniable. I can't believe everyone's still denying it. I don't see any clouds tonight, so I'm gonna try to go light to light like I like to do. It's a little boring, as I've been explaining to people, but just give it time. You'll get it. Keep looking. Come a little high. Yeah. Yep. Just gonna run with it. I'm a little bit high, but I'm gonna run with it. This is I'm cropping from. I'm not doing it. The camera and the telescope and the moon itself and the night sky. Because on one end you're being cropped on one end from the moon's shadow, the timeline that I'm trying to. That's why I'm collecting all these moon videos right now, because I'm going to be bringing you all in and showing you the timelines. Once I get behind the computer, I'll remaster all these moon videos, and I'll show you all the timelines. So I'm being cropped by the flat part of the camera. I'm being cropped. The moon is being cropped by the roundness of the telescope, and then it's also being cropped by its own. I don't like to call it a moon shadow because I know it's not a shadow, but I'm gonna do this one over again just a little bit lower. I'm gonna come down here with it. A little bit higher than that. Maybe a little too low there. Maybe right there. I'm gonna try that. Go light to light with that. Maybe a little too low that time, huh? Let's see if it makes it. No, it's already. But I'm gonna let it go through anyway. Light to light. I've been explaining in these. The reason why I'm doing this is because I'm cropping right now. I gotta stop saying I'm doing it because I'm not doing it really. Um, your eyes are seeing the moon being cropped, the images that make up the moon, the true creator's images that make up the moon. This is all intentional. We were supposed to be seeing this. We were supposed to be looking at this all along. It's the false creator slash creator's clock. That's what the moon is. It's the false creator slash creator's electromagnetic nanocarbon regulator used when issuing souls to the bio realm, to the earthly realm, whatever you want to call it. Let's see if I can get it right this time. Maybe right. Son of a bitch. Right there. I think that's it. I just want it to center as it's going through my telescope so I can get the entire timeline. So I can explain all this to you more. Anybody that'll stick around and listen. Not even listen. Just go look. Just go look and you'll be telling me about it. Oh, I got some water on my telescope or something already. Or a bug. See if that goes away. Son of a bitch. Yeah, it looks like something on my telescope. I'm gonna have to go in and get a tissue. Huh. Let's see. Yeah, there's some kind of droplet or something on my telescope. I hope it's on the outside lens and not one of the inside lenses. It's alright, I can still see everything. It's not a big deal. It's gone now, so it's over to one side or the other. Could be a bug. It's probably condensation because everything out here is soaking wet. The table's all wet. Telescope's starting to get wet on the outside, so it's probably drip of water or something. I'm doing 360s on my telescope with my camera, as usual. Going light to light with it. Let's see if I can find it. Right there, see it? See the dark, whatever the fuck that is? I'll go get a tissue. No, this has got to be. I guess it don't matter. See if it's gone. Still not gone. So it must be on the camera. On the camera lens or one of the other lenses. Or is it a tree? No, I think it's on the camera. It's alright. Even though I'm running a little bit high on this one, it's a little bit high. It's not going to all go through the middle, but I'm going to let it go. I'm kind of enjoying doing this because it's cropping for me where I don't have to crop. Hopefully people will see it a little bit better when it's cropped like this, when the images are cropping on their own, naturally, really. I'm not taking the cropping tool to it. I'll restart it. It's probably condensation on the inside. I can see it again right there. It's throwing some glare around on me. It does pull out of it though, too. Once it gets a little higher up in the... Let's see if it drives me crazy. Could be a branch. Could be a branch from a tree I get now because it's moving with the telescope. So no, it's definitely something on the telescope. It's not affecting the imagery. I mean, I can see the imagery very clearly. It just pisses me off because it's always got to be something, you know. Yeah, it's out of it now. Could be dried up condensation too, because there was so much condensation on it all week long. Every time I brought it out, it was like unbelievable wet. I had to keep drying the lenses off as best I could to keep going. And and I noticed one day, I think it was yesterday or the day before when I went out, I happened to look at the lens before I took it outside, and I was like, oh my God, it was all smudged up. That was the night after I was using my snot rags on blowing my nose, but I had to use the tissue I had in my pocket to wipe the lens to keep going because there was clouds around and I didn't want to miss it. So it was the booger scope that night. Yeah. See it now? What the fuck is it? What's weird is that it's not fucking moving. Staying with the camera. Hmm. Well, yeah, it's gonna piss me off. I'm gonna have to go in and and clean the fucking telescope, I guess, and find out where the hell that's coming from. Let me go look around. Maybe there's a branch. Oh, it is. It's a fucking branch. It's a fucking branch. You bitch. Alright, so that should be easy enough to solve then. I didn't see it. I didn't see it because of the light. What a fucking bitch. Is it? I think it is. So, I might have to move my table over. Because I think that's what it is. Let's try that. No. No, it's still there. Yeah, it's pissing me off. Alright, I'm gonna try to do something with this. Okay, I found it. I think I found it anyway. I think it was on the second lens, the second filter, or the second lens, I should say, because I do have a dark gray filter at the end of the telescope, a homemade one, and that's the one I usually am cleaning. So it's only the outside filter, and it was the next one, the next lens, the one that was. I mean, I seen it clear as day. There was a big mark on it. I just don't know yet. It was the mark that was bothering me or not. Let's find out in a minute. Yeah, I think that was it. Okay. Okay. Gonna pick up where I left off. Already at 26 minutes, so kind of gonna be a shitty video. But I'm gonna do 2 or 3 of them. letting it go light to light. A little bit boring right now. Just give it a second. Give it a few seconds. Here it comes. Here we go. Almost look like my lens moved on me too. Did it? No. No, I'm good. Oh, it's gone. I finally have. It was driving me crazy. Yeah, I was a little off on the entry too on that run. So check a couple things. Yeah, before I start the next one.